All right, thanks for joining me. This is my first upper body workout that I am posting. So bear with me as there's no edits and it's real time. So hopefully my dog doesn't jump on me. This is Ripper, by the way, and I don't know why she doesn't want to sit on her dog bed. Apparently she likes the camera. All right, so for this upper body workout, we are going to have one staple that we're going to repeat throughout the exercise, and that's going to be a tricep push-up. If you can't do a tricep push-up on your toes, that's okay. Try to at least do the negative on your toes and then go up on your knees. What I mean is as you come down, do the negative on your toes and then push up on your knees. We're going to try and do them nice and slow. I'm going to use the weight so I can get that much extra depth in my push-ups. All right, so we're going to start with our tricep push-ups. And here we go. 1, nice and slow, down to the ground. 2, 3, halfway. 1. Awesome. Nice job. All right, first exercise, we're going to grab our dumbbells. Right foot forward, kneeling down. Dumbbells in our left hand. We're going to try to relax most of our body, keep our core braced, and only move this dumbbell. We're going to go ahead and go curl, depress, nice and slow and controlled. We're going to do a set of 10 on our left and a set of 10 on our right. By the way, I think I'm using a 15-pound dumbbell, but do whatever is best for you. All right, here we go with our left. 1, 1, 1. Good, nice and controlled. 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5. Halfway there. 6, 6, 6, 6, 7. Try to just isolate that arm so that's the only thing that's moving. Here's 8. 2 more. Last one. Nice job. Now we're going to switch. Do the exact same thing on our right side. I always like to start with my left side. It's my weaker side. And then I try and match that with my right side, which is stronger. All right, weights in our right hand, left foot coming forward. Brace that core, and here we go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5. That's halfway. Nice job. Here we go. 6, 6, 6, 6. Nice and controlled. 7, 7, 7, 7, 8, 8. 2 more. 9, 9, 9. Last one. Nicely done. All right, so this next exercise we are going to pair it with is a lateral raise. We're going to keep our feet about shoulder width apart, slightly bent. Instead of going really far out wide, we're going to bring the dumbbells out in front just a little bit. Bend our arms, try to relax those shoulders. And we're just gonna lift, nice and controlled, and lower, nice and controlled. All right, we're going to 10. And here we go. 1, 2, 3. Keep that core nice and braced. 4, 5. Halfway. 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9. Last one. 10. Whew. Started getting heavy there at the end. All right, so we're gonna do that whole superset one more time before we do our staples. So back on our right knee, weights in our left hand, curl to press, set of 10. And here we go, nice and slow. Curl, press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway. And sorry if I keep lose track of count. It's bound to happen eventually. Here's 7. Last one. Nice job. And switch. All right, left leg up, weights in our right hand, same thing, curl to press. Keep that core braced. Here we go. 1, 4. Here's 5. All right, we're halfway done. Two more, here we go. Last one. And time. All right, last exercise before we move back into our staple. We're doing our lateral raises, nice and controlled. Keep those shoulders relaxed and that core braced. These are gonna feel a little bit heavy. All right, here we go. All right, halfway. Here we go. Two more. Last one. Whew. Good job. All right, so we're done with that superset, and we're gonna go back into our staple. So remember, tricep push-up, try to keep those elbows tucked in, nice to the side. We're going slow down, slow up. Try and keep that core braced the whole time. All right, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 more. Here we go. 9. Last one. Whew. And time. Nice job. All right. Our next pair of exercises we're going to do, we're going to bend over, try and keep that spine nice and straight. We're going to row, extend, back, and down. I'm not doing this fast. I know you guys could probably pump this out. We're going nice and slow, nice and controlled. Try and feel those muscles working as we go. All right, set of 10. Bend over, back nice and straight. Row, extend, back, down. 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, last one, 10. Nice job. All right, we're going to set the weight down. This next pair, we're going to use a chair or a couch, whatever you have available. We're going to be doing full body dips. Whew, sorry, kind of out of breath. All right, so full body dips. If you would like to keep your legs at a 90-degree angle, it is a little bit easier. Keep those elbows tucked back behind you. I'm going to go down nice and slow and back up. If you can straighten those legs, that is even better. So go ahead and get into your dip position. And here we go, nice and slow. Down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Whew. Good job. Shake it out. We're going to do that whole pair one more time before we complete our staple. So we have our weights. We're going back into row and extend and back down. You should start feeling that tricep muscle in the back of your arm. All right. Knees slightly bent, leaning forward, spine neutral, and here we go. 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. All right, 3 more. Here we go. 8, 8, 8, 9, 9, 9. Last one. 10, 10, 10. Whew. Nice job. Guess I'll leave those for my push-ups. All right, going back to our dips. We have a set of 10 before we do our staple. So remember, hands behind you. Don't let those elbows flare out. Keep them nice and straight. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one. 10. Whew, and time. Nice job. Moving back into our staple. This will be our third set of our staple. We're doing 5 total. So after this one, we're more than halfway done. All right, push-up position. Remember, keep that core braced. Nice and controlled on the way down. Nice and controlled on the way up. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. Whew. 9, Last one. 10. Well done. All right, sorry, I gotta look and see what's next. All right, rotating bicep curls. Oh, and rotation to thrust. All right, so this next one, knees slightly bent, bicep curls. We're gonna curl it up with our hands facing out. And then when we get to the top, we're gonna turn and slowly lower them with them down. So when we curl up, our hands are facing forward. When we curl down, they're facing away from us. All right, here we go. Set of 10. Nice and controlled. 1, turn. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, halfway. 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. Last one. Here we go. 10, 10. Whew, nice job. All right, this exercise is going to be paired. We're going to kneel down. We'll have the weights in our hands. We're going to rotate out. Then we're going to thrust forward. Thrusting is going to be a little bit heavy, so if you need to go a little bit lighter on your weights, feel free to switch it up. All right, and here we go. Rotate, thrust. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Whew. All right, I'm gonna take a little break. I got 5 more. We're going to 10. Here we go. Whew. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Whew. 5. Oh, good job. Usually I do not do that much weight, so I'm pushing ourselves. That's great. All right, going back to that first exercise. We do those 2 one more time, and then back to our staple. So we're back to curl, rotate, and down. Curl, rotate, and down. Nice and slow and controlled. I hope you guys are listening to music so you don't hear me breathing the whole time. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Here's halfway. 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. 3 more. 8, 8, 9, 9. Last one. 10, 10. Whew. I'm not excited for this one. I'll probably do 5 and then rest, and 5 again. If you can power through to 10, go for it. All right. So in a curl position, rotate and thrust forward. Whew. And here we go. Curl position, rotate, thrust. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Whew. Man, that's hard. I'm gonna shake it out. All right, 5 more. Here we go. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, Man, that burns. Nice job. All right, back to our staple. This will be staple number 4. Only 2 more staples. Keep those triceps, your elbows tipped in. Try to go all the way down to the ground, all the way to the top. Full range of motion. Nice and slow. I think I'm just talking because I'm out of breath. Whew. All right, here we go. Going to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 more. Here we go. 8, 9, 10. Whew. Nice job. We got another set of exercises, and we'll end with our staple. All right, our last pair, we're gonna do bent over flies. So bent over, knees slightly bent, spine's in that nice neutral position. We're gonna fly out and come back down. What I really want you to focus on is once you come out, really control that lowering motion. That's where all the magic happens. All right, go into 10. Slightly bent, lean forward, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Whew, nice job. All right, we're gonna pair that with chest flies. So we're gonna lay on the ground. Don't want to hit my couch, sorry. Let me turn this way a little bit. Lay on the ground, elbows slightly bent. We're gonna come back as far as wide as you can and come back in. Slow and controlled. Try to keep that core braced as much as you can. All right, and here we go. 1, nice and slow. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's halfway. 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9, 10. And time. Good job. We're going to do that one pair, that last pair one more time. So bent over flies, back to chest flies, and we'll end with our staple. And we're all done. All right. Knees slightly bent. Nice neutral spine. And here we go, nice and controlled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 more. 8, 9. Last one. 10. Nice job. All right, laying back on the ground. Chest flies. All right. Weights in the air. Arms slightly bent, nice and controlled. 7, 3 more. 8, 9, last one, 10. All right, nice job. We're just gonna end with one more set of push-ups. This will be set number 5, so you'll have done 50 push-ups by the end of this workout. All right, here we go. Slow and controlled, try to get that full range of motion. Elbows tucked in. Last set, going to 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. And time. Woo. All right, thanks for joining me. If that was too easy, good job, you're really strong. Feel free to increase your weights, but thanks for joining me and hope to see you again.